Give yourself a minimum of 30 minutes to grout your project. If you are pressed for time, ask an employee about our take-home instructions. Grouting should be done in one setting. If you let your grout stay on your project too long, it won't come off. Choose your color of grout. The grout bags are under the grouting table. The color will not change when water is added. Squirt or drizzle water into the grout baggie using the squirt bottles on the table. Use your fingers on the outside of the bag to mix the grout and water. You are trying to mix the grout into a creamy peanut butter or toothpaste consistency. Start with a little bit of water and continue to add water until you have the feel of toothpaste. Too much water makes a soupy consistency and will force you to wait longer for the grout to dry. Using your fingers, spread the grout on your project, being certain that your grout is being pushed down into the cracks and not just wiping over the surface. Be sure your grout gets beveled on the edges of your project and no need to leave a thick layer of grout on your project. It's just more to clean off. Dip your grout-covered hands in the water bucket on the table or the bucket in the sink to scrub off the excess grout before you wash your hands in the sink. We don't want our pipes to be clogged with grout. After about 5 minutes, you're ready to start cleaning off your glass. If your grout was soupy, wait 15 minutes until you start cleaning off your glass. The reason we wait to clean off the glass is because we want the grout to start drying between your glass pieces. Grab a small rag and gently wipe off a layer of grout, being careful not to scoop out the grout from in between the glass pieces. This is just the first of a few times you'll wipe off your glass, so don't look for instant results just yet. After about 5 more minutes, you're ready to wipe off even more excess grout. If your glass pieces have streaks of grout on them when you wipe, it's best to wait a few more minutes. If your glass is still not clean, wait a few more minutes and do a final wipe of your piece to get the remaining film of grout off your project and to polish the glass. Now that your glass is clean, you can paint the rest of your project with acrylic paints that are located inside the paint room. Be certain to wear a paint apron since acrylic paints do not come out of clothing. I hope you had a fun time creating your mosaic project.